Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another auction night. It's Friday night. It's auction night. It's what we're here to talk about. It's what we're here to cover. But we'll talk about other things as well, I'm sure, because that's what we do. We have an hour. Auctions don't start ending until about 7:30 my time, Central Time. So we have 30 minutes before the auctions start to end, and then we'll track them as they do. We'll track them before that too, but we'll just see how the night goes. So tonight's big item is the bronze Bone Bash Roller Brawl. That is one I consider keeping for myself. I like Roller Brawl. I like that figure. I need to get the bronze Tomb Buggy though too. Haven't got my hands on that one either. But take a quick look at the auctions that we have lined up here. So 15 auctions as per usual. First auction ending tonight will be at 7:30. We start off with the Happy Meal toys. So we have 2 lots of Happy Meal toys tonight. First lot has Tree Rex and Wallop. That one currently has a bid for $1. The second lot ending at 7:35 has Washbuckler and Free Ranger. Also has a bid for $1. 7:40 is Purple Lip Chill, who does not have a bid yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But waiting on a bid for Purple Lip Chill. Eon's Elite Slam Bam with the case in the background. I do not have the box for this one. But this is currently going for $15. We have so that was 745. 750 is the blue tackle box. We've had a bunch of green ones recently, but I got one blue one along the way somewhere. So that's currently going for $12. Then we have 755 is just about everything else except for Bronze Roller Brawl. So we have the Box Trap Shadow currently going for 7. We have then our damaged figures. No bids yet on Series 2 Spyro or Ember, but Starcast is sitting at $17.50, Jawbreaker at $5.50, Shortcut at $8, Nitro Crypt King at $7, Wallop at $7.50, and Crash Bandicoot at $5. And then our Bronze Roller Brawl does have one bid at the minimum $100. So looks like, what was that? All but 3 items, I think, have bids. So we're currently at 12 of 15 items are selling right now. We'll see if we can get that up to 15 of 15. We got that last week. We got all our items sold, all our items paid for. Last week was a perfect week. That's what I like to see. We do that every week. That's what we aim for. Martin, Ardioka, Cody, welcome. Pi Magna, you're welcome. I'm glad you got the Shark Tank there. Glad that arrived safely. Megacraft, do I ship outside the US? So I do not ship directly outside the US. I'm going to go ahead and grab this link to the video I have because I get asked this question fairly often. So I made a video about it. It's in the FAQ on my website if you want to check it out there. But I need to search for it. That's why I can't find it. Not a recent video. All right, we'll grab this link here and I will drop this link down in the box in the chat here. So if you follow that link, that'll take you to a YouTube video I created explaining the process that some of my other international customers use. So I don't, like I said, I don't ship directly outside the US because shipping is so expensive. And usually when you include all the shipping costs, it doesn't make sense to ship outside the US. But if you are willing to pay those prices, this is the method that you can use. There are many other methods out there like it, but there are services out there you can use that to get stuff shipped to you, even though I don't technically ship outside the US. Obsession, welcome. Happy Friday auction day. It's auction day. It is indeed. Um, hey, Cody, yeah, majority of these are broken. I mean, they're damaged, yes. They still work in the game, but this is one of the main reasons I started using or started creating the auctions is to get rid of figures that I can't put in the shop. So sometimes it's because like good example tonight. We have the Eons Elite Slam Bam with the case. So what I sell in the shop is used out of box figures. So when it has a case like that, I'm like, the case has some value. So we're going to put it up for auction and see what people will pay for it. Um, and then on the other side, when I get figures that are damaged, but as long as they still work in the game, I'm like, well, someone can get some use out of this yet too. So I don't want to just like throw it in the garbage. Um, so I put them up for auction and start them below what I would list them in the shop. So yeah, I mean, you're going to see this every week. This week isn't even the worst of it. It's usually around 50% of the stuff I put up for auction are damaged figures. Um, last was that last week? It was either last week or 2 weeks ago. Almost like all but one or two pieces were actually damaged. I just kind of leaned into it. I had a huge shipment that came in and a lot of stuff got damaged. And we're like, okay, we're just gonna make this week damaged auctions. Um, so yes, there are a lot of damaged pieces out there. Um, but that's kind of normal for these auctions. All right. Venomex, welcome. Megacraft, you're welcome. I check it out. Um, it's not for everybody because, like I said, international shipping from the U.S. for whatever reason it is expensive, and there's just no way around it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But Pi Magna, yeah, the order's on its way. Yeah, if you haven't gotten it yet, yeah, it's on its way. I made sure Jillian got that shipped out this week, so enjoy that. Um, let's see. Has there been any changes in the auctions? Does anyone have any questions about the auctions this week? I think they're fairly straightforward, especially if you've been with me for a while. Um, like I said, the damage figures are a normal thing. You're used to that. I show off the exact damage in the preview video. You can check that out. There's a link to the preview video in every auction listing. So you can go ahead and see that if you need to. All right. Auctions, same. Ooh, Eon's Elite Slam Bam went up to 16. Purple of Chill still needs a bid. Looking for a new home. Along with Series 2 Spyro and Ember still without bids. So still 3 items without bids. Jawbreaker's up to 650. Ooh, Wallop's up to 8. Making a few strides there. Ooh, Super Bowl predictions. Cardinal Man. You know, we love talking about football here. So, well, right now, my personal want is for the Bengals to win. And I think they can do it. But if they do, I think it's going to be a close game. So, I mean, probably another 3-point game, just like we've been seeing throughout like all of the playoffs. I don't know, 24-21. 24-21 Bengals. Let's go there. I don't know. That seems too clean though. There's going to be more field goals than that, right? Or maybe a missed extra point. That always makes things exciting. Let's go 24-20. 24-20. Still have your stealth elf armada. Yes. Yes. Do you have any plans for the armada, or are you just gonna keep that collection going? No, I don't know, YouTube plans or no extra creations or customization or anything. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Crash Games, welcome. Glad to see you here. Toy Jammy, thanks for joining. Just hanging out, watching some auctions end. Yeah, we need Cincinnati to show up. I mean, hey, they made it this far. They've shown up enough to get to where they are. Megacraft, what is the Super Bowl? So the Super Bowl is the championship game for the National Football League here in the United States. And when we say football, we mean American football, not what we call soccer and the rest of the world calls football. Um, so yeah, American Football League Championship, essentially. They refer to it as the World Championship, but that's a bit of a misnomer because like nobody else plays football, American football. Your only plan is to rival Mike Knight's Food Fight Legions. Oof. Yeah, you got some catching up to do. Yeah, Martin, I understand. Being from the UK. Toy Jam, yeah, they in general, I mean, they you have to reference it as American football. Um, but I think in general, like the rest of the world just doesn't talk about it because they don't play it for the most part. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really talked with any international folks. Ooh, okay, there we go. You have Australian football as well. Is Australian football the same as American football, or is that different? Or maybe just a different rule set, same game. I don't know. I haven't looked into that. Now I'm kind of curious. I'd do some on the spot research, but that might be a rabbit hole that'll take me way away from Skylanders right now. We don't need to be doing that. Ian's Elite Slam Bam. Climate again, 1850. And I think everything else still looks the same. It's not even close to the same. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Martin, exactly. Like I don't understand why. Yeah, like you can't touch it with your hands. And so like football for you, like calling soccer football is actually a little bit more accurate than our football because most of the time we don't kick it. Most of the time it's handled with our hands, throwing and catching and running, which is like the one thing you can't do in soccer. Ooh, Skylanders goals for the year. Interesting. Finish your non-variant Skylanders collection for Giants and Swap Force. Okay. That should be doable. Get to 100 stealth elves. I I would think we could do that by the end of the year. I definitely think we could do that by the end of the year. I mean, just thinking how many I've gone through already. There have been a few mass buys of stealth elf, so We can work on it. Venomex, if someone wins the auction for something, you still have to pay the shipping as well as the price for the item. Yes. Yes. So for anyone who's new to the auction system here, when you win an item, you will receive an email immediately after the auction finishes. And that email will have a button or a link in it. And when you click that, it'll take you back to the website and put the item in your cart. So then the rest of the process is just like making a purchase on the site. Um, so when you click that button in the email, it adds the item to your cart. It also gives you the opportunity to add other items from the shop to your order at the same time, so you can pay for everything all at once and just pay one shipping charge. But yes, auction items are subject to shipping charges as well. So that's not included in the cost here, but you can, yeah, you can combine it with another order if you want. Vegacraft, I like that idea. A custom food fight based on his logo. I'm a little surprised he hasn't done that or no one has done that already. Like that could work out really well actually. Good luck with that. Cody, as long as it's a clean joke, go for it. Keep it family friendly, keep it PG here. But yeah, I'm always up for a joke. All right. We're just past 7:15. Let's get a quick rundown of what's going on in the auctions here. So the first auctions to end tonight are the two lots of Happy Meal toys. So the first one at 7:30 for Tree Rex and Wallop currently has a bid for $1. The second lot ending at 7:35 with Washbuckler and Free Ranger currently has a bid for $1 as well. 7:40 is Purple Lip Chill, who it does not have any bids yet. So if anyone's looking for Purple Lip Chill, tonight may be your night to grab that because it doesn't look like you have a lot of competition right now. We sold a few of these in the past, and sometimes if two or three people go at it, that price can skyrocket pretty quick. But this may be your night to snag one at a low price. 745. Then we have the Eon's Elite Slam Bam, currently at 1850. 750 is the blue tackle box going for $12. 755 is everything else, including the Trap Shadow at $7. We have Series 2 Spyro and Ember still without bids. Starcast though at 1750, Jawbreaker at 650, Shortcut at $8, Nitro Crypt King at 7, Wallop at $8, and Crash Bandicoot at $5. Then of course our big item tonight, that bronze roller brawl, currently going for the minimum bid of $100. So there's your quick update. We'll see how that goes throughout the night. But Cody says Mr. Freeze has a classroom full of kids. He gave them a pop quiz. He gave them a brain freeze. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're not setting your Skylanders goals high this year because of funding of the what? Oh, of your Lego website, yeah, which doesn't eat all of your personal funds, but does take a fair portion. Hey, those are still solid goals you set. I mean, finishing two like sub collections, Giants and Swap Force standard figures. That's fine. No one says you have to push yourself and complete your entire collection this year or something like that. So yeah, you set your own goals, go at your own pace, and because I always say like, as much as we want to complete our collections, a lot of the fun is in the hunt. It's tracking down those figures, and so when you actually do complete a collection, it's like, where do you go from there? What do you do after that when that collection is complete? And so, yeah, I totally would say like it's okay to stretch it out and let it take a while and set those smaller goals and hit those milestones and those achievements along the way, and that's part of it. That's part of the journey, and if you can, hit it little by little, a few years from now, who knows? That robo scares you? Man, yeah, we'll work on that one. We'll work on that one. Why do you never wanna fight a carpenter, Cody? I don't know why you never wanna fight a carpenter. Lando, yeah, the restock, it happens roughly the same time every Saturday. I tend to tell people between 2 and 4 PM Central Time on Saturday afternoon, just because historically, that's when it gets done. It could be a little bit earlier, it could be a little bit later, but generally it's in that period. If you wanna know exactly when it happens, make sure you're following me on Twitter. So twitter.com/SCL That's if I can find my banner here. Um, do I really not have that banner? I thought for sure I do. Oh, here. We'll throw it across the scrolling across the bottom of the screen now. Twitter.com/SCL Make sure you follow me there. You can even turn on notifications if you want. I will always tweet out immediately after the update goes live, so you can know exactly when that happens. But yes, generally in that kind of 2 hour window is when it happens. But yeah. They're gonna take you to the woodshed. Fair enough. Do you see all three Frito-Lay hot dogs in the background? Yes, yes, you do. I just covered them up with that banner, but yes. We got red, green, and purple. They're all sitting right there. That is the way. Um, I'm very proud of those. I got the red and the purple myself. I had to trade for the green one, but I managed to get all three shortly after they were released. So, Toy Jammy, yes, there is one bid on the Roller Brawl currently. Yes. Already okay. Yeah, yeah. Once you complete your collection, you can level up all your Skylanders. That is one way to that will take a while as well. But I have a feeling a lot of people are probably leveling up their Skylanders as they're completing the collection. So you do that little by little too. I mean, the thing with completing your Skylanders collection is that it's going to take a lot of time and money. I mean, and so if you, that's another reason to spread it out as well, because then you don't have to worry about the bills. Right. Any other changes? So 3 items without bids. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still hoping. Jawbreaker's up to 750. Wallop's up to 850. Oh, and Shortcut. Shortcut's at 850 as well. All right. Glad to see those Trap Masters. We've had that shortcut up there, or shortcuts similar to it up there a um few times before at auction, and he doesn't always get a lot of love. So I'm glad to see there's few people interested tonight. Arnold, there are quite a few golden queens in the shop. Um, I think I have them on sale this week even. But yeah, if you're interested in taking them all off my hands, we can definitely talk. Send me a DM on Twitter. Let me know, and we can try to figure something out if that price doesn't work for you. Cody, yeah, I mean, Skylanders came out 10 years ago. We celebrated the 10-year anniversary last October. So yeah, we've been thinking about that a lot. It seems kind of weird. It's like kind of crazy. I mean, um, part of it for me is like I didn't get in until year 2, so I kind of missed the first year, and then I left the community for about 4 years. So in reality, I've only been around, you know, actively covering Skylanders for like 5 years, 5 of those 10 years. Um, but yeah, it's been around for a while, a whole decade. A new unboxed Ninja Stealth Elf for an auction. That would be tough to do. I mean, that would be an entire starter pack because that's the only place she came out. Like there's no single pack unless someone makes a custom single pack, custom Ninja Stealth Elf single pack. That'd be a quite the project. Ryan, yeah, unfortunately, I think this is the 3rd week in a row we've had a broken Starcast, and it's not just because people didn't pay for it or anything. I've just been getting that many broken Starcasts, and like it's upsetting because Starcast is one of my favorite Imaginators, one of my favorite sensei, and I I would love to share him intact with people, but they keep breaking, and I don't know if this is a new thing, like, as they get older, they get more brittle and keep breaking or what's going on. Um, so, yeah, unfortunately, yes, this is the 3rd one that we've had. Biggie John, well, I'm glad we could remind you about the auctions. Maybe I anything you're actually interested in tonight? Or, I understand if you wanna keep quiet about it, but, yeah. The auctions are here. You still got, well, 3 minutes away from the first auction ending, which is the Happy Meal toys, but you still got time for that even. But otherwise, you still got, 20, 30 minutes on everything else. All right. Or Dark Ninja Stealth Elf new unbox. Yeah. Uh Seder, the new unbox Nightfall on the VIP auctions. That is the the wait, new unbox Nightfall going onto the VIP auction or just the standard one? So yeah, that was available in the VIP auction yesterday. So the VIP auctions take place on Thursday. The public auctions take place on Friday. So yeah, the Nightfall sold at yesterday's private auction, the VIP auction. Miranda, I'm with you there. I was very surprised to see no one pick up the bronze roller brawl at the VIP auction. Now I will say that I did have a higher price point on it. I did have a minimum bid of 150 for the VIP auction. Um, so like that may have scared some people off. I don't know, or maybe just the VIPs really didn't want it or didn't need it, um, or didn't want to spend the money on it. I don't know, but it did surprise me. It definitely surprised me. Um, so the I had a hard time pricing it because there's not really any for sale on eBay last week. Like one has sold in the past week, but even then, it didn't sell solo. It sold along with another chase variant, and so like trying to break out those prices and figure out what is this actually worth, what are they selling for, and so I'm just kind of guessing at price here. Um, And so that may be part of the problem. And it's just like when there's no other ones out there to buy or for other people to buy or nothing comparable, um, Yeah, yeah, but we do have a bid for $100 tonight, so someone's willing to pay at least. VenomX, are there any bids for Starcast at the moment? Yeah, Starcast has a bunch of bids on it. Uh, see if it's gotten any more. And actually, we're at 7:30, so our auctions are starting to end here. Um, Starcast is currently up to 21. But we have lots of other bids on other stuff. So the first auction ended. So the Happy Meal toys of Tree Rex and Wallop, that pair, um, have sold for $1. Washbuckler and Free Ranger, they got some competition. Currently at $1.50. Ends in 5 minutes. And then at 7:40, we have Purple Lip Chill, still without any bids. 7:45, Eon's Elite Slam Bam, currently up to 20.50. 7:50 is the Blue Tackle Box, currently at 12.50. 7:55 then is everything else. The Trap Shadow at $7. Uh, Damaged Spyro and Ember have no bids yet. Starcast, like I said, at 21. Jawbreaker at 7.50. Shortcut up to $10. Nitro Crypt King at 8.50. Wallop at 8.50. Crash Bandicoot at $5. And Bronze Roller Brawl also has some competition now, currently sitting at $110.50. So you got that going out there. Lando, I'm not sure which item you're talking about in particular, but it could be a glitch in the system, just not marking you as highest bidder. But we'll definitely get it sorted out if there's a problem. Pi Magna. So yes, the image for Griffin Park Observatory. So there were a few images or a few pieces from Imaginators, including the creation crystals, that we couldn't get good pictures of right away or just at all. Like the I think this one in particular was because it was always in the set with uh who Griffin Park Observatory came with what, Airstrike? And so like all of those pieces were always in the picture and there wasn't a good picture of just the observatory. And so it was one of those pieces that I had my wife take a picture of and I wanted to mark it and say, "Hey, this is my image, my picture." And so I put my logo on it as a little watermark. If you look closely at all the images of the creation crystals as well, right in the center, it's very faint, but you can see it. Um, a watermark that has my logo on it, so I know when other people are using my image. Because I'm not that big. Like, if you ask me to use the image, I'm gonna let you use the image. But I just like to kind of track and see like who decided they could just steal my images and see where that goes. So that was part of it. Um, but we put a lot of time and effort into getting good images for the site, and I want to protect them a little bit. Ooh, Big John, yeah, that Elite Slam is still one you need. Yeah, definitely. Glad you took a look at that tonight. Cody, I mean, do you not like the prices? I mean, you can. There's still plenty of time to bid on them. Just bid on them and get them yourself, so we don't have to work out a deal separately. Miranda, how many Chase variants do I own? It's a good question. Um, let's see. So I have Flock Stump Smash. I have Red Camo. Snowbright Stormblade. So that's 3. We have Rock Candy Pinata. and clear shortcut. So that's 5. The 3 hot dogs down there we were talking about earlier. So that's 8. That's probably about it right now. Is those 8 that are displayed on the shelf back there. Any others I think I sold back in the day, which, like I said, I regret. But uh, I think those are the only ones I own right now because my collection is not what it used to be. My collection is only about half as big as it used to be. So, yeah, we're working on that. We're getting them back. But like those hot dogs, I never let go of. I never will. Rock candy pinata. I found that in store personally. I'm not selling that at all. Um. So yeah, things like that. Yeah, you saw those in the creation crystals. Never thought about it. Yep, the observatory one does stick out more for sure. Just contrast with the background that it's on. Skadooshed. How's Roller Brawl doing? Doing pretty well. 110, 110.50. Actually, our second auction ended, I believe. So the second lot of Happy Meal toys sold for $1.50. So ending in 4 minutes, we have Purple Lip Chill, who finally got a bid. There we go. Purple Lip Chill going for $10. And then 745, Eon's Elite Slam Bam currently at 20.50. 750, we have the blue tackle box at 12.50. And we'll keep tabs on the rest as they come. Everything else looks to be about the same, I think. Oh, Ember finally got a bid. Ember's got a bid at $5. Still waiting on a bid for Series 2 Spyro. All right. Ooh, Gamer. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy the trap box. It was a little bit more beat up than some of the ones I've gotten recently, so didn't feel right to sell it in the shop. But yeah, I'm glad you got a deal and you're happy with it. Sticks and headstones. The damaged Robo went for $226. So still a pretty hefty price for one figure. But yeah, 226. It's the cheapest Robo that we've sold in a while. But yeah, Skadooshed. I don't know what to do about those stickers yet. Still not entirely sure where they came from. Don't like I've reached out to some folks that I thought might know something, and nobody seems to know anything quite yet. We'll look into them a little bit more. Um, since I have 2 of them, I'll probably end up putting one up for auction, and then we'll see what happens with the other one. But Game and Thunder, welcome. Already okay. How I get Skylanders so often, but I don't have 100% complete collection. So what I decided when I came back into this, a big reason I opened the shop is that I wanted to help you complete your collections. Like when I came back to the Skylanders community, I saw there were 2 things happening. I saw that people were creating YouTube content. So I started doing that right away. That's why I started like the Figure Focus series on YouTube, which I still need to complete. I understand. And no, I don't have a date for the next video. Um, I'm working on it, but we'll get there. So I started creating YouTube content because people were still doing that and viewing that and then keeping the franchise alive that way. But the other thing I saw were people were still trying to complete their collections. And I'm like, well, I can help you do that. And so that's why I started up the shop. And it's like I'm I buy big lots and I sell them individually. And so you can complete your collections. And I have grabbed a few pieces here and there along the way. Like I kept the first appearance of every character and plus all the superchargers and imaginators. Um, so I mean I can still play as any character And so that's why I don't feel limited, and I don't feel a real need to add a lot to my collection right now because if I wanna play as any character in any game, I can still do that. Um, but I would rather sit here and help you complete your collection rather than just grab, 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 and try to complete my own collection. Um, so it yeah, that's kinda where I'm at. I like helping people, so I'm gonna help you complete your collection, and, I like I said, I'll be able to complete my collection in time if I want to. Like I said, I have a lot of Skylanders that flow through my hands, um, so I can grab them here and there if I want to, but I don't see any big rush, big need to. I have a lot of the hard to find ones, so not too worried about it. Skadooshed, yeah, I really just don't know yet. Um, and that's part of the reason why I'm probably gonna put one up for auction just to kinda gauge price and interest and see where people are at. Um, $2 feels low, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see, especially if I can figure out where they actually came from. I wanna do some more research and see what happens. Um, here, let me grab the stickers and see if anybody here happens to know anything about them. So, this is the sticker sheet that we're talking about. It's just the 8 elements, so not light and dark. So just 8 elements, and it looks like they're kind of like with a place to write a name or some kind of identifier on there, and I'm not sure where they would have come from, and, I mean, there's nothing on the back. It's just blank. So I don't know where they came from. They came in one of the lots that I bought. Um, but nobody seems to know where they came from or what they were why they were created necessarily. Um, Pi Magna, don't they don't appear at all because the E3 2011 figures only worked with the demo at E3. So yeah, they don't work. Venomax, yeah, go for that Starcast. And yes, Joseph, that's a very good point. Completing your collection depends on what you're trying to collect. So I'm happy with my current collection. I mean, I would love to have every figure ever created, but I know that's going to take time too. So, Megacraft, yeah, if you win multiple items, yes, they will ship together. So what'll happen then? Like I said, you'll get an email for each auction item that you win, and when you click the button on the email, it'll just add it to your cart, and then you go to the next email and click the button, and it'll add it to your cart. And so just make sure everything is all in one cart before you go and check out. But if you have any questions or if you run into any problems with it, just reach out to me and I'll be able to help you. Yeah, Skadooshed, I struggle with is it before Trap Team or not? Because there was a lot of Trap Team stuff that was still produced with only the 8 elements in mind because they wanted to keep the 2 new elements so secret. They actually a lot of especially third party stuff was created with just the 8 elements. Um, I mean, even think to like the strategy guide for Trap Team, the original strategy guide that came out. I'm pretty sure the original version didn't have the light and dark in it. I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but uh, Joe, uh, what do you mean 4 traps? Like, are you supposed to stick them on the traps, or like do you know how they were sold, or where you could get them originally? Like, that's what I'm looking for. Is like how were they distributed? Why have we never seen these stickers before? I've literally never seen these before. So, like, I don't know where they came from. Like, I don't think like, a big part of me thinks this was a third party thing. Like, did this come with a strategy guide or something as a bonus? Like, "Hey, we're giving you 8 stickers, and you can do what you want with them." Or was it something official? So, yeah, if they are for traps, it's possible, but I really don't know. You name your Skylanders with those. I mean, once again, I've never seen these before. I've never seen anybody use them. Um, if I get bored with my collection, you'll take it off my hands. Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna keep these. Yeah, skadoosh. I totally understand. Just give me some time. I mean, one of these sticker sheets has got your name on it. I just want to do a little research, some due diligence, and figure out if we can get some answers for him. Yeah, we'll get that worked out. All right. We're missing some auctions ending here. We should probably look into this here. So 740 Purple Lip Chill ended. Someone got a cheap one at $10. Telling you that those have gone for like 2025 before, so good grab there. Eon's Elite Slam Bam goes for 2050. That ended at 745. I don't know if Biggie John. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Biggie John got that one. Congratulations. Zavraz, welcome. So next up, 750 ending in 3 minutes. We have that blue tackle box. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of the green tackle boxes in recently, but I got my hands on this blue one. It's a little bit different. Here, let's throw it up for auction. See what happens. Um, so we got the blue tackle box currently going for 1250. Then at 755, in 8 minutes from now, we'll have Trap Shadow currently going for $7. And all our damage figures. Series 2 Spyro still has no bids. No bids on the Series 2 Spyro. But Ember is now up to $7. Starcast up to 21. Jawbreaker at 750. Shortcut at $10. Nitro Crypt King at 850. Wallop at 850. And that Crash Bandicoot at $5. And then our bronze Roller Brawl currently at 110.50. So got a few people bidding on it there. We'll see where that goes. But let's do this. Let's do this. Joseph got the Broken Nightmare last week's auction. That arrived. Cody, the tackle box. Go check out if you're not sure what these things are. Go check out sclauctions.com. Like I have all of these listed there, or go check out the auction preview video on my YouTube channel. But it's just a storage device. It's one of the more common store. It's a hard case storage device that has different compartments inside of it. Um, but yeah, it resembles a tackle box, like you would use for fishing or something like that. So yeah, that's all it is. Have a blast. Welcome. Artioka, you're the one that Starcast. Good luck. All right. All right. All right. Hi, Magna. Have I seen The Dark Knight? Like, uh, yes, I think so. Long time ago, unless we're talking about a different one. Is there a new one? I haven't kept up with Batman stuff in a long time. But Ooh, the stickers were for individual trap holders? What individual trap holders? Where were those sold? You got me curious now, Megacraft. What's going on here? If you have any more information on that, I would love to know. 750 though. We're at 750. That tackle box end? No, we're at overtime on the tackle box. Tackle box is currently at 15. Currently at $15, and we are in overtime. So for anybody that's new here as well, too, we have what we call here soft close on the auctions. So there's no sniping like you might run into on eBay, any last second bids. What happens here on these auctions is if a bid is placed on an item within the last minute of the auction, another minute is added to the timer. So everybody's going to be able to get their bids in. And that's why this tackle box is currently in overtime. Actually, just ended at $15. There you go. So yeah, Biggie John, I that was my first thought, the trap holders from Tops, but that wouldn't make sense because they had their own stickers. Like the stickers were on the back of the card for the Tops ones. I made a video about that too. So like I don't think that makes sense. Like I actually got some more of those when I was going through the cards that I was looking at. So I like we'll have some more of those coming up in auction soon. But yeah, I don't think it's those. Because yeah, the back of the Topps trap holder card has stickers on it. And those stickers might actually be a little bit too big for them. Already okay, you're not actually bidding on the Starcast. Fair enough. Oh boy. Joker from The Dark Knight serves the darkness. He's an agent of chaos. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we are 2 minutes away from the bulk of these auctions ending. So let's do a quick recap here. Trap Shadow up to 850. So Trap Shadow's getting a little love there. Then we have, there we go. Thank you to whoever put that bid in on Series 2 Spyro. Hopefully giving us another perfect week here. So yeah, $4 on the Series 2 Spyro. Ember is currently up to 7. Starcast at 21. Jawbreaker at 750. Shortcut at 10. Nitro Crypt King at 850. Wallop at 850. And Crash Bandicoot at $5. That Bronze Roller Brawl up to 120.50. 120.50. Joe got that tackle box. Congratulations, Joe. You bought almost all of the green ones I had too, I think. So you really like those tackle boxes, I take it. Goblin Man, loose clear Starcast for 142. That's not bad. Yeah. The ones I usually see new in box are going for at least 300 most of the time, unless you can find a good deal lower than that. So 142 for a clear Starcast. I mean, if you're willing to pay it, go for it. It's hard to judge prices at that point because not a lot of those sell. But I would say that's pretty decent. There you go, Cody. You just bid on the Spyro. Thank you for that. You figured out how it worked. All right. All right. Yeah, Joseph, that's all right. You don't have to participate in the auctions. If you just want to hang out with the community, that's quite all right by me. All right, there we are. 755. Do you have any last minute bids on these? Are they still going? Looks like, yeah, we might have a few last minute things going on here. So Trap Shadow is in overtime, currently at 850. So Spyro ended at $4. Ember, did all these end? Everything but Crash Bandicoot getting some last minute bids there. So Spyro ended at 4, Ember at 7, Starcast at 22.50 was the final price. Jawbreaker at 750, Shortcut at 10, Crypt King at 850, Wallop at 850, Crash Bandicoot currently at 750. So we got a few of those going on yet. So Crash Bandicoot and Trap Shadow were extended, but they may be over. No, not yet. Not yet. All right, Crash ended at 750, but Trap Shadow is still going at $10. That Trap Shadow in the box, so you still get the card and sticker along with it. Sometimes I wonder if people are bidding with that in mind. But the bronze roller brawl up to 125.50. 125.50. It's got that going on too yet. Got 4 minutes left on that now. Yeah, have a blast. That always gets me when they announce that a game is going to be ending. Like that gives me even less incentive to play, unfortunately. So it's sad that it's kind of the end of an era, the last Skylanders game. But hopefully that can change in the future. We'll see how that goes. All right. Obsession is just here to hang out too. Awesome. Joe, you won the Starcast. Joe, you're having a good week. Multiple wins. There you go. Skadoosh getting all sentimental here. Wasn't about the games, but the figures we collected along the way. Oh, man. All right. Trap Shadow end yet? No. No, it did not. Trap Shadow's still going. Still only at $10, though. Interesting. All right. But bronze roller brawl up to 129. There we go. 129.50. But we're getting close. We're getting close, folks. It's almost the end of the night. I do want to mention, while I have everybody here, that this week's store update is going to be a little bit smaller. So I was able to get the preview video done early, and I have that set to premiere tonight, actually, at 8:30. So in about 30 minutes from now, you can watch the premiere of the shop update video. If that's something that you're interested in, if that's something that you're eagerly awaiting, you want to see what's going to be in the shop tomorrow, you won't have to wake up early tomorrow morning just to watch the preview video. You can actually watch that tonight yet. So that will be ready and waiting for you at 8:30 in 30 minutes after the stream. All right. Let's check these auctions. There we go. Trap Shadow ends at 10. Bronze Roller Brawl still sitting at 129.50. 129.50. All right. Yeah, Miranda, I'm kind of with Skadoosh here. Like, I don't think Ring of Heroes closing is the final nail in the coffin, because with the recent acquisition by Microsoft, I think that actually kind of opens up doors again, and opens up more possibilities than we would have had with Activision. So we'll see how that goes. And there goes Bronze Roller Brawl, ending right on time at 8 o'clock, 129.50. So congratulations to someone. You know I don't announce names. If you want to make yourself known in the chat, that's fine. If you're here hanging out, Joe, did you win that one too? But yeah, we'll get it sorted out. Yeah, you love the shop update videos. You always work on shop updates. I'm sorry about that. It's the best time that works for me though. So we tried to put it on a weekend, but oh, Joe, you didn't get a bid in time for Roller Brawl overtime. Were you intentionally trying to push it into overtime? That's what you're doing? Well, there's the risk. You might miss it. All right. Well, folks, that's all I got. That's all we got for tonight. Everything's sold. Hopefully everything gets paid for. You have 3 days to pay for it. Otherwise, it'll be offered to the next highest bidder. So please get those payments in as soon as possible. But I give you a few days. So if you want to add items from the shop update on Saturday or something to your order, you'll have time to do that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know how to get a hold of me. Either email me, matt@skylanderscharacterlist.com, or you can DM me on Twitter, twitter.com/SCLMatt. Otherwise, remember to subscribe, comment, and like. SCL. Subscribe, comment, like. Do those things. And I will see you again next week. Remember, we're not doing Mondays anymore. We're just doing Wednesdays for the unboxing. So I'll have another live unboxing on Wednesday. I do plan to have another video out early next week sometime. I don't have an actual date on that yet. But there should be another video up for you to watch early next week. Otherwise, stay tuned in 30 minutes for the premiere of the shop update video, or you can watch it tomorrow morning if that's become your tradition as well. So that's all I got for you. That's if you need any help, I'll be around, but I got to get going. So have a good night, have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.